Hi,
Hello.
Gina.
Antonio.
He said, she said,
We're back again.
for another review. Um, and what we saw, The Hurt Locker, which was directed by this chick, Kathryn Bigelow.
I didn't know that.
Well, I'm just full of facts, baby. That's how I roll.
It was a woman?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you're kind of like Siskel and I'm Ebert, because Ebert was the smart one, right? I didn't mean that. The factual one. I take that shit back.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so we went to see The Hurt Locker.
I really liked it. I thought it was a really good movie.
Maybe we should get the plot first.
Yeah.
So the plot, basically, it's based on these bomb squad dudes in the war in Iraq, and it's the current war. And it's this squad, I guess they're called.
Mm-hmm.
They're an EOD, which is like I'm not gonna try like I'm smart. Something disposal. It's a bomb squad, but in Iraq. So.
Yeah, it was very realistic, and I felt like it was a documentary, kind of, in some parts. And it's one of those movies that I enjoy because the entire time I was like really interested in the story and what was going on. And there really wasn't a moment when I was bored and went, God, when is this going to be over? So that's probably one of the best things for me, that it was like action-packed through the entire movie.
It was very, yeah, I agree. It was very intense, like from beginning to end. And it wasn't just like the action. It was like you got this understanding of like the psychological and emotional makeup of these dudes, and it was just like intense action, and it was very like a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was basically a non-documentary about the Iraqi war that's going on.
But it was based on a true story, right?
I know the guy who wrote it he was part of the bomb squad, one of those EOD teams, so I'm sure he took some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really intense. The funny thing, well, not the funny thing, the cool thing was that like there was the action, but there was also some funny parts.
Yeah, yes.
And there was also some really sad parts, but the guy who starred was like the lead star. His name is Renner. He was great. He was the good kind of crazy. He was my kind of crazy. My kind of crazy in the beginning, then he went to the other side of crazy, which is like, ooh, that's really crazy. Then he came back to the good kind of crazy, which was good.
Yeah, I mean, you saw like how being there was starting to get to him, and I mean, all of them really, like, being out there so long, it started to mess with their heads, and you could see that, like, turning.
Yeah, but he was, the one thing about him which was really cool, and they focused on, was like I think he was confused about what he really wanted, but he figured out that that's the thing he got joy. That was like the love of his life.
Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds, because like I said, he was crazy.
Yeah. But I think that it kind of showed that, you know, the conventional, like, have a wife and a kid and live in America at home, and
it's boring.
It's not boring, but it's, for him, it wasn't what made him happy, and people could look at him and say, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Every day you could die. And he could say, well, it's the only thing that gives me joy in this world, so.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Oh, thanks.
I liked it at that.
Well, I'm good at reviewing movies.
Oh, you cocky now. So it's definitely, yeah, so, you know, it's just like a non-stop. The action was like there, but I don't think you needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the action was there because it was part of it, but I don't think the whole movie was the action, because I'm not a big action movie guy, because there's never any plot, but this one had like a really intense, deep plot where you got an understanding of them. Yeah, it was a great movie. It's definitely worth your time. Best movie I've seen in many years.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars out of 5.
I'm gonna give it an A out of 26 letters. You do the math.
That's equal to 2 snaps, right?
2 snaps up in a circle.
Hey.
Is that 3?
I don't know.
I gave him 3. So.
Well, yeah, we both loved it, and we both recommend that you go see it, which is the first.
It's got that boom boom pow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, stay tuned for more reviews from us. We're going to be reviewing 500 Days of Summer, which we also just saw, so you can look forward to that soon. Bye!
Cheers.